In this video, we're going to install GNU Linux on a computer. Linux installation programs are normally referred to as distributions or distros. A distro contains the Linux kernel, which is really the guts of the operating system, and then a whole bunch of supporting software like the compiler, the UI, things like that. There's a number of free distros available, and you can get a listing of the many different distros from gnu.org/distros, which I have shown up here. In this demonstration, we're going to use the Ubuntu distribution, which is available at ubuntu.com. So within Ubuntu, there's a lot of sub-distributions. There's the cloud distro, the server, desktop, phone, tablet. There's really a lot of different distros you can get from Ubuntu. For this demo, we're going to concentrate on the desktop distro. And the desktop distro is available in either a 32-bit or a 64-bit version. For us, we're going to use the 64-bit version. So you just click on download, and that will download an ISO, which can be either burnt to a DVD or extracted by a third-party extraction tool. Now, it takes a while for the ISO to download, but once it's downloaded, we want to use the ISO to install it on a computer, install the operating system. But we have a problem because I only have one physical computer available to me and it's running Windows. So to solve this problem, we're going to create a virtual machine, or VM, which is really a software computer that, like a physical computer, runs an operating system and all its third-party or other applications. There's really two popular VM applications out there. One is VMware and the other is Oracle's VirtualBox. You can use either one for free. In this demo, we're going to be using VMware. If you want, you could use VM Workstation if you have a license, but we're going to use VMware. The first step after you download VMware is to create a new virtual machine. So we're going to click Create a New Virtual Machine, and then you're going to be prompted to select the ISO that you downloaded from the previous step. So we'd click Browse. So you click Browse and then you select your ISO. You see, for us, I've already done that step, and I'm using the ISO, which I've moved to drive D. Then you click Next, and you're going to be prompted to enter some personal information about the user account that you're going to create. So I'll enter my name, call it Steve as my username, and then I'll click Next. Next, I'm prompted what I want to name my machine and where do I want to store my VM. You want to store your VM on a drive where you've got a lot of space, because you got to think of it. It's really a virtual machine, so it takes a lot of space. I'm going to name mine Ubuntu 64-bit desktop, and then after I do that, I'll click Next. Move on to the next step. We'll take the default and then click Next. Take the default again and finish. And now the installation process begins. Now, we've only been into the video for about 5 minutes, but it takes a while to install Ubuntu. So I'm going to pause the video recording and then resume it once it's all done. If you do get prompted for anything, just take the defaults and you'll be set. The installation has completed, so now we'll log on. And we're all done. Congratulations, you've installed Ubuntu Desktop.